Hi, students. So you're getting ready to do the research proposal. Now, what is a research proposal? It's a presentation of an idea that you wish to pursue. In this class, specifically in this English class, I'm going to ask you to narrow topics from a specific general topic. That specific general topic is the environment. Now, why am I asking you to focus on the environment? Yes, there are a lot of other issues, and the truth is, I have found in general, when I give students the option of choosing general topics, I end up with the same 5 or 6 topics being written about for the entire course. So in order to help me see a little bit more variety, which keeps me interested in your writing, I'm asking you to choose from the environment. Now, when I'm asking you to choose from the environment, that is a huge, broad topic. So what is it that I want you to do? I want you to decide what you're interested in. I have had students who are interested in finance discuss the financial possibilities of carbon emissions taxes. I have had students who are interested in medicine examine the impact of uh, invasive species on medical plants. I've had students who weren't entirely sure what major they were going to go into discuss topics that interested them, from recycling to the issues of plastic pollution to why the banning of straws is not a bad idea. I've even had a student who is most interested in fashion discover that most of today's fashion industry is polluted with plastics, and that a great deal of the clothing that we currently wear are filled with plastics, which means that those clothing pieces are not recyclable. And that ended up being a fascinating research paper. And the proposals that the student came up with at the end were really good. So the idea is for you to find a topic that is directly related to the environment. Now you can see at the top of your screen that this is a GCC library resource page that is specifically geared towards my English 102 class. So what does that mean? It means that there's a whole bunch of links to databases that are specific to the environment and will help you to find topics and resources that will directly relate to your topic. You'll also find primary versus secondary sources, website evaluation, and Noodle Tools, a device that we're going to be using in the class. Information on rhetoric types, information on citation assistance, and avoiding plagiarism. At any time when you are using the library, you'll also have access to the librarians. So you can click on the Chat Now function and talk to a librarian, especially if you're trying to narrow down a topic. Now be very careful as you are choosing your topic. It needs to be narrow enough to write a paper about. So let me give you an example. Every semester, I have a student who says they want to write about climate change. Climate change is far too broad a topic. In fact, most of the students who want to talk about climate change eventually narrow it down to one piece of the climate change arguments. Pieces like the contribution of air pollution, or the contribution of industrial pollutions, or the contribution of use, or the contributions of the lack of recycling. All of these contributions are different parts of that larger argument. So when you are thinking about your topic, try to narrow it down. Do not end up with a general topic like climate change. Narrow it down to one specific thing that you want to talk about, keeping in mind that you will be writing the investigative report, which is going to give you all of the background information about your topic, the rhetorical analysis, which is going to give you the opportunity to examine one of your sources in great detail using the rhetorical tools. The profile essay, where you will examine a single individual related to your topic, and the proposal essay, where you are going to attempt to argue one specific way to solve the problem. Now, why is it important to keep these things in mind? Because if you're going to solve a problem, the problem has to be small enough for you to produce a solution. So you must narrow your topic down enough to solve that problem. Now, I don't expect you to know how to solve the problem right from the very beginning. That's part of what the research is going to help you do. But I want you to keep that in the back of your mind as you are beginning this process. So you are choosing an environmental topic, any environmental topic, which is a problem. Make sure that the topic you choose is a problem. And when we get to the solutions, you'll have the chance to show me what you've learned.